Hey everybody, it's me, the priestess never your mistress. I'm back on YouTube. Please do me a favor, click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and also please support my Cash App. You'll see it in the links below, and I have some great Patreon content coming for you. So please, again, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and don't forget to comment and give me the thumbs up. Let me know that you love this video. Let's get into it. So this is a story of some things that started taking place that has been a fixture in my life for a minute. So around about 2020, I launched an Onlyfans career. I had this profile for a couple of years, but I never did anything with it. And I remember having it because I had subscribed to some people before, but I never really did anything with it. I just, let it sit dormant. So during the height of the pandemic, while we were shut in and isolated, I said, let's see what I can do with this. I've been hearing people talk about OnlyFans. And me, I have experience in the adult entertainment industry. At one point, I would anonymously post videos of me doing some extracurricular activities and things like that, and having fun, but I never collaborated with anyone during that time. And I was on like the stuff that was popular, like the Tube 8s, like Pornhub, stuff like that, back in the day. And I still had some of those accounts. Well, I took a break from all of that and decided, I'm going to focus on my music. But when 2020 hit, a lot of the gigs that I had lined up had gotten canceled. So I saw people talking about doing OnlyFans and some things. I was struggling with bills because of the pandemic, and everybody suffered, of course, and trying to keep up with myself. So I decided to start an OnlyFans career. I had done this before on Xtube and other places and had worked my behind off. So I would do a few posts, and just do some videos and have my stuff saved up. And boom, I started posting. And I had an adult Twitter as well. And it's wild because I'm posting these anonymous videos and surprisingly, I'm making a little bit of money. I had some subscribers and everything. But the other side of that was I was in the church as well. I was very active in my local church, but due to the pandemic, weren't much going on. So I said, what the hey? And I started my profile, started posting, and started getting traction, started promoting, told some of my friends. And, one of my friends, like, girl, you doing it? I am. And it was fun. It was fun. Occasionally, I would take my breaks to focus on other things and looking for another job and working an independent gig as well. So I was doing a lot during the pandemic. There were some periods where my job was shut down because one or two coworkers had gotten COVID. And I ended up getting COVID in late 2020. And thankfully, I was asymptomatic. So I said, well, this would be a good time for me to make content in bulk. So I pulled out my equipment, everything that I needed, the toys, everything. And I was writing down ideas and growing this thing. And so I started making some wild ass videos, some quite tasteful things. And I was on the app Bigo promoting this as well, like promoting my craft, doing the thing. And a lot of people were like, girl, for real, I checked out your adult Twitter. Oh my God. So I started getting traction from there. And not only was I doing my OnlyFans videos, but I would sell some of my other stuff that wasn't on the site yet. So lo and behold, I'm doing this. I'm making it work. And I started wanting to collab with other people. So I took to social media, went to a lot of the apps, like Jack, Grindr, things like that, and a couple of other apps, connecting with other creatives, meeting other people, and I started getting collabs. And in my first collab, it was an interracial scene. It was someone that I had met, and we kind of got to know each other, and we started working through it, and we finally met and did it. And oh my gosh, like, I was exhilarated. I was very exhilarated to have my first collab on OnlyFans, and it was stellar. Like, that made me tons of money, I'm not gonna lie. And unfortunately, the money that I was making, it was going to bills. It was going to bills. It was really going to bills. So at this time, while I am serving in church, one of the people that I went to church with found out that I had an OnlyFans. And I'm like, this is about to be trouble, because if you know anything about the church, if they find out stuff in your private life, it's going to get called to attention, and it's going to be a big meeting with your pastor, with all of the church people, and it was going to be a mess. And this person was like, yo, you don't have to worry about me telling your business or telling your secret. It's between you and me. I said, okay, I respect that. So in conversation one night with some people close to me from the church, it came up. And there was questions asked. I'm like, I choose not to talk about that with y'all. Like, I don't care for that to be the topic of discussion. And all I was told was, if you're making your money and not showing your face, you're good. Just as long as you don't show your face, you're fine by me. And this was from leadership, right? So there was a period where I had took a break because life was shifting for me, migrating from another job and working another job independently. I was an independent contractor and still working. So in the evening times, I would make my content. And I had a few more collabs that I had done. And I did this during the time to where they changed a lot of stuff. I was there when they got ready to shut the platform down, well, not allow adult content and things like that. And when this happened, they first came out with the documentation thing where all models had to be represented. And I get it, because come to find out, a lot of people were being recorded without their permission, and they were being recorded unbeknownst to them. And there were some cases where there were allegations, so they took extra precautions. Well, I'm in limbo with all of this. So thankfully, I had backup sites to go with it. And in the backup sites, I would post some of my same material and I would change it up. It would all be the same price. Or if you wanted my Google Drive and stuff like that, I was selling that. Mind you, during this time, I had certain people that I dealt with outside of OnlyFans and was making money that way. Like, I was in full sex work. So it became lucrative for me. However, it started weighing on my self-esteem. And during this time of me doing the OnlyFans, I was involved with a guy that was a part of some things spiritually that I was a part of. And he and I had a discussion that, yes, I have this OnlyFans account. You know, if I get into a serious relationship with someone, I'll end the OnlyFans, I'll cut it off. Or if they wanted to work together, it would just be me and my partner, and I would do solo occasionally. And there was many things. So some things transpired between me and that person. They betrayed me in a way as it pertained to my womanhood and my transition. So I kind of kicked them out. And after that, I kind of dwindled down on doing the OnlyFans, but I had so much material that I decided to release it. And I finally released it. And I started making some more videos. And all of this carried me up to like 2021. I made my last video in December of 2021. In October of 2021, I had started showing my face and everything. Many of you have seen the videos. So I started showing my face in my videos. And I worked on my makeup, worked on my hair. I would come up with different costume ideas because I had a lot of sexual outfits that I had bought. And once I started showing my face, that's when things really started taking off for me. I started getting offers to collaborate instead of having to look for collaborations. I started getting requests. People wanted to just buy my videos off site, wanted to buy everything at one time. And I had so many subscribers, I'm like, yay. And the money was helping. However, it started weighing on my self-esteem after the situation with the guy that was in the spiritual circle with me. And I had started surrounding myself with new friends and new people. And in discussion that was like, girl, you're a beautiful girl. Are you sure you want to do OnlyFans? I said, I worry about how it would affect my music career and the future. Is there any real future in this? And so, look, I don't knock anybody that get their start off of OnlyFans or off of adult entertainment. Do what you got to do, boo. I'm pro sex worker. I'm pro hoe. I don't care what nobody has to say. However, for me, at the start of 2022, this year, I made the decision to end the OnlyFans. It was no longer serving purpose in my life. And mentally, I was not mentally available or in that capacity to keep creating that type of content because I was emotionally spent. I was mentally spent. I was spiritually drained from everything that had transpired with some church stuff and with my personal life shifts and my money wise. So I ended my career in January of 2022 and I don't regret it. I don't regret it at all. And through this process, I did learn a lot about myself. I learned that I am one hell of a businesswoman. But although I am talented in that, at this point in my life, as I enjoyed the remainder of my 30s and my mid 30s, that was fun while it lasted. On to something new, on to something more sustainable. And again, I applaud those that are still out there doing OnlyFans. Make your money, boo. Make your money. And that was my experience as an OnlyFans model. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. And a lot of people would wonder, girl, you being in the church and having an OnlyFans, yes, you would be surprised at the people that are sitting in your congregation doing OnlyFans or doing some type of sex work. And I don't knock it. Like I said, I'm pro sex work, and I do believe that sex work should be decriminalized. That's my own personal opinion. But thank you for listening to my story time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Love and be free, smooches.